Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth as the ARC, as we try to work our way to an emancipation victory, despite the fact that everything is crazy. I think it is time. There's lots of stuff we still need. Soma Distillery and Amity may be good. I keep saying I think it's time to start building up a bunch of military to defend ourselves and not die, but... Alright, let's have this guy to wake up. Yeah, no. That's the kind of level of quality commentary you can expect from me. Ooh, 14 science. Jim Booba, where have you been all my life? Let's make sure we're updating the algae. We've got our last little mag rail done there. I think I'm just going to automate this worker. That's going to be fine. I think I'm going to automate this worker. It's going to be fine. Hopefully they build me lots of farms since they're free. This educator is going to stay positioned in the city and auto wake up if he sees an enemy. This worker can be automated. And next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to mass produce the cinders. Because, well, I could arguably build one of the range units, especially around Central. And use that as one of the final things to throw through the gate. And have it as a defensive thing, which is good. Agent was detected, but we stole some science. Intrigue levels in Centrals all the way up to 3, so people can start stealing techs, but that's not the end of the world. Steal me more science. We still need a Soma Distillery here. Now, we are going to finish a ton of Soma Distilleries. Yeah, we've got a bunch working, and you know what? I really don't want to lose my capital. So, yeah, the Saber, range strength 58, and will be upgraded later. The True Cinder's already been upgraded. It does take 4 Fraxite, and it's not quite as powerful as the True Cinder, but it will be once it's updated. And I think that's going to be a pretty strong choice. Shepherd is, I think that's our carrier. Yeah, I'll feel better if we've got a Cinder sort of just getting, or, what do you call this one? A Saber. Just ready to sort of nuke anyone who comes nearby. The other thing I could do to save my Fraxite is build some orbital bombardment units. Did you get... No, you're still static? Alright, well, stay there until you get booted, please. Our first True Cinders come up. And yeah, for now, they're just here to defend everything. So I'm going to keep them sort of in this southern tip area over here. Although, I do, I suppose, have a whole lot of mag rails. People can get places relatively quickly. God, I could even use it to go and attack over here. And hey, there's a crashed satellite as well. Although that's a lot of, that's a lot of canyon, and the Cinders don't actually hover. Some of our units, I believe, will hover, but that one does not. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to move it out of Central, and maybe just here on top of the fruit, and just have it wait. Just be a force. Be the change you want to see in the world. 13... Jim Booba! God, that is great. I don't know how they're calculated. Unlike Civ, I don't think you can mouse over and get the details. I might be wrong, though. You are standing on miasma, so maybe you should move off of that. And, actually, you can move over here and build me a farm. That would be lovely. This Executor is just going to hang out in Liberty for now, because I feel Liberty is a little bit vulnerable. Liberty's at risk. As good Americans, we gotta defend it. The American Reclamation Corporation. Although I keep saying, you know, Americans isn't America. But I believe that our leader, if you talk to her, will actually say hola. So they're clearly, like, acknowledging that there may be a little bit more to North America than just the United States and sometimes Canada and almost never Mexico because reasons. Hypercomputing is done. Emancipation Gate. We still need one more level of affinity before we can actually build that. I realized. So we can't start the project quite yet. I think we could probably move to technology now. It's not going to help us get more affinities necessarily, but in 14 turns, which is when we could have stolen more beakers, we're already going to be done the neural uploading. So we've done our goal. So at this point, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe we can get text a little bit faster, easier, or something. I'm not sure. I feel it's hard to break out of the idea that stealing technology sounds amazing, but I feel like it may very well be possible that stealing science will always be better because it's putting things in the right direction. Anywho, let's get a farm going over here. And keep on building. I do like the fact that my farms do tons of stuff now. We got the tech to give +1 food, +1 energy, and then throwing on the +1 science is really what put it over the top for me. You know, I've got my people science focus, but that might be kind of foolish, simply in that You stay production focused, please, and thank you. Simply in that it's slowing down our Soma distilleries, perhaps. See, we can shave off 1 turn from the Soma distillery, which gives us a slightly faster positive happiness, which is good. What about here? See? Slightly faster positive happiness. I mean, ultimately, only the first one really matters too much. Let's reset this city, since apparently it doesn't really make much of a difference. Amity is still mostly food-focused. Oh, it's getting a lot of food because of the trade routes. I think I'm going to leave it neutral. Our capital. I'm going to keep it in science-focused. There we go. So 4 turns. Still actually won't be quite positive. Working on the resurrection device. That'll be fine. Okay. All right. Science stolen. 1,100 beakers. Recruit defectors. We're going to start taking units away. Well, we're not actually stealing units. Again, none of this do you actually steal or take away from. This will just give us free units from, you know, their natural pool of defectors or whatever. But that's more units we can use to defend ourselves, or if they have high combat value, units that we can send through the Emancipation Gate, which would be very, very nice. You are going to go and mag rail that up. Trade vessel. Still need a few trade vessels, I believe. 12 science is pretty good. Slightly more. No, we'll go for the max science. That's going to be okay. Look at this cool ship. Very neat looking. Triton. Yeah, correct. Paul Australia went Harmony, I believe, which is why they've got these Triton units. They look like living beings, and they probably are partially living beings. Interesting. This colonist did not settle there. He may have never intended to settle there. Is there anywhere else I might want to sort of block him for? No, he can't settle here. So I don't know where he's going, but it's not going to be anywhere that I'm concerned with. So that's good. Quest decision. This is for our cloning plant, which is probably built in one of our puppets. 10% food carryover or +1 health. Well, let's go for health, since that continues to be our biggest issue. We're now only at -3. And yeah, whenever, how far are we? 3 turns, 5 turns. Whenever we get around to building that Soma thing, our science will go up considerably. Who are you that needs orders? Oh, you, I think we're just healing up. I think I'm just going to automate you now. Yeah, you're fine, Mr. Worker. Trade routes, I think I'm going to go over here. Slightly less science, but quite a bit of energy. And with all these terrascapes we're building, we need the extra energy. Not to mention some of our building maintenance is going up as well. That's a big deal. We got some planes and things here. It would feel better if we were maxed out on our planes. I don't know where that colonist is going. Could drop a city right over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, technically, but that'd be pretty weird, wouldn't it? With that in mind, we might want to go and buy the titanium. In fact, 10 turns until it picks it up naturally. Let's go and grab that just in case. I wouldn't want to lose the titanium. It'd be nice if we could improve it. If I still have a manual worker around, say like this guy here, we'll use him to improve the titanium once he gets another turn. Trade routes. I think this one. More science. Although it is helping Brasilia, which it still might be possible that they're going to decide to build a mine flower. 50%, 50%. Domination doesn't really matter. It's a little scary, especially we haven't started our wonder yet. We have no credit. Because what is it? For Emancipation, we haven't launched a laser comm yet. I am stupid. I should have built it a million bajillion years ago. I don't have the tech yet. What the hell? Oh my god. I did not realize I never got around to building my laser comm, which is a 15% science bonus for 1, and 2 is required for the rest of the victory condition. I will go ahead and finish this because getting the extra supremacy affinity will still help our military and help keep us alive. Actually, I'm saying that, but I'm changing my mind. The faster we get the laser comm, we'll get a bit more of a science boost. It probably is 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I could see the argument made for getting the military unit a little bit faster as well. Is there any... Yeah, actually, let's keep these guys alive, starting with New Babylon. And just sort of block some of the AI expansion, since I'm not really planning on expanding over there. Stupid laser comm. When I was reorganizing my stuff, like 3 videos ago, No, you're no longer asking for help. I could sell you floatstone. I could sell you 2 floatstone or your 60 energy. How does that grab you? Okay. Pleasure doing business with you. See, he's moved around again. He may have been deciding to go over here. This worker... Well, I don't want to build more terrascapes here. I'm going to manually build more farms instead. We do need to get the fiber hooked up. And you are there to hook up the titanium. Please and thank you. Yeah, I should actually keep the workers more or less manual so I can just force the farm issue. I can keep a few automated because that's nice for like filling in anywhere that I never improved. Like say this titanium over here, which has never been improved in my capital. What the hell? God, why am I so bad at this game? Oh, because I play too fast and I'm too lazy. But at the same time, I feel like, oh, it is improved. When improved with a mine? Well, it has a mine. Clearly, it's producing 9 production. God, all right. I guess I'm not quite as bad as I thought. Still technologies. And you built that military unit. Oh, we want a hypercore in our capital. Yeah. We're going to eat 4 of our Faraxite. But that's a lot of production. Or a lot of science. And I think our capital should have the highest science. I mean, it's focused on it right now. But it's going to be the biggest one. It'll have the highest science output regardless. So, yes, building the hypercore is good. But we're only going to build the 1. They are 4 Faraxite. So, we're not going to build any more than that. Happiness is still not positive. Feed site hubs are good. Hollow suites are good. These are all fine. That's quite a bit of culture. But. More weather control, some more military units. Military units so we don't die. And so that we can put them through the gate later. We'll be very happy when we've got them. Do I want to build any more production units or anything like that in Amity? Amity? I've got all the core happiness buildings, which is good. I could build a few more tech buildings, which would also be nice. Neurolabs in particular are quite potent. Hopefully we've got Neurolabs everywhere. Well, everywhere we can. We do need Faraxite for that. What's our science output here? Neurolab stacked with everything else would be pretty strong. The observatory is actually pretty good. I think we actually do need some more, the more science stuff. So if we're going to not just go and pump out raw units, squeezing out the auto plant for production first into the science stuff makes sense. I guess we'll keep growing Amity like a proper city. Saber unit. You are in the capital. This is actually a siege unit. You got to set up for the range attack first, which is a little annoying. It's also only got a movement of 1, which is doubly annoying. I'm going to leave you in Central itself. It means we can't buy a unit there, but we can still build them. Set up for an attack first. Thank you very much. Yeah, only 1 movement, and it's got to use 1 movement to set up. Very annoying. I think I already had someone going here, but that's okay. You can go there instead. Start the plantation. It'll cancel some other movement. We're going to keep going with... Fort Braca, we don't have a trade route yet. We do have one to Babylon, so I'm going to go ahead and run you to Fort Braca, or Barca. That's going to be okay. You are going to build farms, not terrascapes, my friend. Forest Tundra. Oh, can we not farm on Tundra? No, so we do need terrascapes there. Or we could build academies, which are cheaper. Nah, we'll go terrascape. It's okay. This can build a farm, though. Yeah. Forest Plains River. Oh, there's the farm. For all I know, the farm icon was there and I just wasn't seeing it. Workers cook that up. That's great. This forest grassland, you are going to farm that. We're almost at a resurrection device, which will give us a big, big boost in happiness. I think we're probably 1 turn away from a Soma and Mandira. So 360 science this turn. Oops. Let's see what happens next turn. Build me a mine on that titanium. 360. 360. Let me get back to you on this. Actually, we were already doing that. No, this is fine. 360. Come on. Take over. Complete that. Show me the money. It's going to be a 20% difference. Maybe. Franco-Iberians are taking too long. Being jerk faces. Oh, they're going to lose a city, though. That's great. There we go. We went from 360 to 404 just by going to positive happiness, which is nice. Is there... Wow. Is there any way I could take that? I don't really have... Well, I have a melee unit here. I can very slowly try to get to the front. Just in case, on the off chance we can steal the city. Although it'll tank our happiness. But it'll be nice to have more cities. Plus, screw you, France. Run this trade route. This saber, okay, is now set up, so now you can auto wake up if you see anyone. This worker over here. Should really improve this tile over there. And a few more. Probably just a mine. Manufactories cause unhappiness, so I'd like to avoid that. No, it's not going to be key. Let's get the mine going. More production for military units once we go into full production focus. Keep running this trade route. That'll be quite nice. Not to mention the money, which is starting to be a little bit painful. Orbital networks in one turn. I think I do have some money. I'm tempted to just buy a lasercom satellite and drop it on top of Central, which is going to be our main science area. God, it's so stupid that I didn't get one before that. My prophet was destroyed by a dragoon. What?
Seraphim.
Where? Oh! Off the coast. Well, that was stupid and sucky. We still haven't improved the floatstone quarry either. Darn it. Okay, can I purchase a lasercom satellite? Take all my money. Well, let's do it. I could also build some more, but the plus 15% is fine. But I think if I build anything, like the weather controller might be a little bit stronger, and maybe I should get a few more of those. But I think what we're going to do is build me some true cinders. Just a big bucket of combat strength that we can go and throw at the Emancipation Gate. I think we really do need more farms over in Sari. It's going to hurt its production, of course. But, I don't know. More food, more specialists. They've got some hills as well that we could potentially build some mines on or something. I could dump a couple of manufactories. It's starting to be a concern. Although, again, I want to keep my happiness up. So, maybe not so much. Intruder alert. Oh, there we go. Wait. You're not done yet. Maybe I'll pull back with the educator. See if he's still around and bombard him. Is my prophet finally free? He is finally free. Ah! Alright, and with that, I'm going to have the prophet come to defend my frac site down there. Just stand and be a bit of a speed bump. And then I'm going to take my true cinder and actually bring it home. To go through the gate. Lasercom. I'm going to drop it so it covers my capital, giving us a plus 15% science boost, which you can see the increase right over there. It's going to advance our victory update. Thank you very much. That's the promised land, which we advanced technically. But we're going for emancipation. There we go, 50%. 50, 50, 50. No one going for contact. So now, we research hypercomputing, now we need the emancipation gate. So there's a lot of people who have the technologies they've got, but they haven't actually constructed their project. And speaking of, the hypercore... Oh, God, I really do want to finish the hypercore, don't I? How come I can't build this? Oh, I'm not yet at the level. In 2 turns I will be. Okay, finish the hypercore. Actually, go into full production. That doesn't really change anything at all, does it? Wow. Okay, never mind. Let's see, go into full production. Finish the hypercore slightly faster. So we're going to have like a 4-turn... thing. It's really annoying me. That's actually really annoying me. Because that's 4 turns slower on our victory. You know what? We actually will, as soon as we, in 2 turns when we get to level 13 supremacy, I'm actually going to put the hypercore on pause while we build our wonder. Unless we do build it somewhere else, which is worth checking for. Let's pop out a gene smelter. We're still going to need more happiness as we continue to grow. Soma Distillery. We can sell it only to our people and get a 10% health bonus in every city with a Soma Distillery, or sell it other places and get bonus culture. No, let's actually go for the crazy health, which I'm actually surprised doesn't go even higher than that. It is 10% based on what the city is producing. So Mandira got a 10% boost from whatever it was producing. I guess not enough to put it into the next category, but soon. And yeah, Mandira is, because it's a puppet, will be energy focused, which is fine, I suppose. You over here. Thinking farms. Technically costs us production, but it's pretty damn good. And we are going to be hooking up this titanium farm, or titanium mine. Now go ahead and do that. It's going to be okay. Things were detected. Victory condition update. Completed the quest of secret ingredients. City connection was broken. Oh, because we're being blockaded over here, and we don't have a road. You over here. I get you to stop. We're going to build you a road from Saria to Asra. The mobility will be nice in case anything happens down here. And a permanent connection where we don't have to worry about blockades is also going to be good. I could have actually... I should have used my heralds this Terran to blow that guy up. He's actually... It goes to show you, like, how squishy units or cities are. Because that's a melee, like a soldier that's amphibiously attacking my city and doing serious damage to it. Your job, you can plunder a trader out, really? No, you're going to set up for a range attack and shoot this mofo. Then we're going to get our planes to do the same. Actually, we'll weaken it once with the city. Stop. Just to make the planes ideally take a little bit less damage from this. Ah! Didn't quite kill it. That's annoying. More virtues. Give me less of a science penalty for every city that I've got. Boom. Thank you. Your job is to build a road down to there. Thank you very much. Trade vessels. Money's still a bit of a thing. Definitely. Jabumba is a pretty good money city. So let's go and run a trade route to there. Let's run one to Manuel. The only thing keeping us afloat with all of our like tile improvements are these trade routes. And we probably need a few more, and I should probably be looking into that. I should definitely not be automating my workers, because there's such a good chance they're going to build me too much expensive stuff, which is good. But yeah, let's take a look at our workers over here. And so what I'm doing is I'm clicking here to select them, and then I'm hitting backspace to cancel their job. So everyone who's automated, I'm just going to cancel their jobs. And I'll actually babysit them. It'll take a little bit of extra time. Okay. Oh, we actually went from 12 to 14 affinity. You get a lot of affinity XP at the higher levels. So we've overshot what we needed. Fortune. Build a surveillance web, plus 15 hit points in a kind of an isolated city. But how about a biofuel plant if we're a little bit concerned about cash? Seems like a good idea. Almany could also potentially build one because of the algae. We're going to pop out an old earth relic. It's fast. We can upgrade our armor all the way up to a redeemer level. We can get 30% bonus when flanking or ignoring zones of control when moving, which is nice for our cavalry unit. Also, at this level, it gains the ability to hover over terrain, which is nice. You know, this could potentially steal the city or something. I'm going to grab the flanking bonus. The ambassador, so this is our siege unit. Stronger, gets a double attack, can move after attacking. Ignores terrain costs because it's now hovering, very nice. Attack over terrain obstacles. So we still only have a range of 2, I think, but being able to attack over terrain obstacles is nice. Or we can get to the point where we don't need to siege up first. You know, our range, our normal archer units already sort of get this. I'll go ahead and give this one the ability to fire over obstacles, even though the range is not really great. Our saber, which is our unique unit siege unit, now upgrades to have a lot more range strength and +1 range and can attack over terrain obstacles. There's our artillery right there. We can set up instantly or get a 30% bonus when attacking. 30% when attacking. We got to go with that, right? I think so. So, good. Now, probably stuff we want. The field reactors wouldn't be bad to fix some of our money problems. We can't build a mantle, unfortunately. Quantum computer is pretty sexy, but not really critical. Alien ethics. I think, no, we can't build the Xeno Sanctuary. We don't need mind stems. We don't need xenodromes. Really, there's nothing that we want in Xeno or alien ethics at all. Someone's already built the Archimedes lever. Central fabricator. This is actually quite cool. And that's the thing. If we'd spammed the orbital fabricator and the weather station, between the two of them, they both pop up a lot more different resources. And so in another game, when we play the Slavs, we might just want to spam the crap out of all these things and really end up with like utopian kind of terrain. Xenonova we can live without. Like, I'm looking for extra affinity that is helpful. Energy from mines is pretty good. We've got a lot of that. The Dark Network, the All-Seer. Orbital unit removes all covert agents and intrigue from any city in range. Wow, and gives you immunity for 30 turns. Oh, let's go and pick auto gyros. It'll unlock the Carver unit, which only requires 3 Faraxide. Might be something that helps with our victory condition a little bit. The node bank is looks like an actual building for defenses. That's not so bad. We don't need the transporter. Orbital lasers. Oh, hold on. No, we want to go to the Planet Carver. Orbital laser has a range strength of 70. The Planet Carver has a range strength of 120. That's what we're going to defend ourselves with. Yeah. We're going to do that. Then we'll queue up geoscaping for the orbital fabricator as well. Veterancy! Get some experience bonus. And I'm going to keep beating the crap out of this guy. And bombard it with the city to finish it off. Yes? Yes. Good. My workers want orders. Do not build me terrascapes. They're good, but they're too expensive. Farms are cheap, and they're fine. This, you can just build me a mine for extra production. That'll be lovely. You can just build me a farm. The ambassador. Oh, right, which got to fire twice, so I kind of denied myself a little extra XP there, unfortunately. I'll go and probably put back on this hill. This worker, you are going to build me a mine on this hill. This worker, this tile is pointless to improve because we're probably going to build our wonder there. Although, okay, yes, I forgot. Did I skip a turn? No, I don't think I missed a turn building the wonder. I'm going to set production focus anywhere and double check what the highest production city is. Got 55 in Central. Almost as much in Sarah, but Sarah is, of course, building the resurrection device for 2 more turns. So we'll build it in our capital. So change production. So I don't forget, I'll actually queue it up. Build me the Emancipation Gate. And build it on this tile right there. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you. Oh, it's still in change production. And then go back to building the hypercore. Because we may as well finish that, even though we will still need military units. And then you're probably going to go to building some true cinders. Okay. Get out of here. So there's our gate. It's going to take 31 turns to build. While it's going to tank our economy, I'm thinking that we're going to want to start sending some internal trade routes to Central. This is a hill. Let's go build a mine instead of a terrascape. It's a mag rail here, so that's good. Go and build a mine over there, I think. This worker, you've built your plantation, so go and build me a farm over here. Wait, what? Cultural burden. Scientists have detected a weak radio station nearby. Definitely human, should investigate it. Huh? We got a radio signal from this tile? So what do we have to do? Put an explorer here? Well, alright, that's fine. Just build me the farm. Czar. This Redeemer, you're gonna camp out on the frac site and basically just act as a speed bump to anyone who might want to steal it away from us. I don't think it's really going to matter much one way or another, but let's be a little bit cautious. Amity. After you finish the Old Earth Relic, we should have done this ages ago. You're going to go ahead and build 3 trade vessels. And we're probably going to build another few there. We need to make sure our economy survives and that we can send some extra production to Central. So we might go into negative money for a tiny little bit, actually, while we direct trade routes to Central first, and then we get our new trade routes up and running again. Let me check my puppets. Asra can use 1 extra trade route that it won't be able to build itself. Mandira is fine. Okay. We built that mine. I have in my options, the AI will not replace improvements. So they won't replace my my farms with terrascapes as long as I build the farms first. You are going to go to Central, my friend. Economy is going to take a hit, but we need that. Central is going to definitely build internal trade routes so that it gets production back. The best we can do is 7 to us, and other than that, doesn't really terribly matter. So go to Amity. I guess it's still small. It could use the growth. This Herald can go back on intercept mode. Intercept mode. Trade convoy here. Can you reach Central? You can. So go ahead and do that. So we've already trimmed down. It was like 31 turns. We're down to 23 just because of trade routes. This hill can use a mine. There it is. Can't see the icons. I mean, I could use the shortcut keys as well. You know, now that I can hover, well, it's at full health. And I don't want to get in there and lose a unit at random. Set up for a range attack. Be quite foolish to do that. Asraya is healing. Yes, we've got a common way of life. Go us. As long as the Slavs don't come and attack us. Do I need to fire some bribes at them? Encourage them to go after Brasilia or something. Might be a good idea if they're not already at war. Or that's the Poly-Australia. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I really want to keep these guys not warring me. Hey, we finished the resurrection device.
I heard. Do not leave. We need
nice little
you.
quote here.
I returned by
So plus 8 health. Still doesn't actually give us that much. How's that possible? How do we take a health hit? 1, 4, 12, 14, 15, 18, 21. Is it not giving me credit for the wonder? Oh, it's local health, isn't it? It's just like the local happiness in the Civ 5, but it's not specified here. That's stupid. So you can't have more health from a city than you have population. Well, that's really, 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 really annoying. Anywho. Now that we've got the tech we need, I think what we can do is tell our cities... that's production. But mostly to just, like, work tiles that are the most reasonable. With the exception of our capital, which is going to be entirely production focused. Right, I set everyone to production focus so I could see who had the highest production. Currently rocking 76 in our capital. Go trade routes. I believe you need an extra ground route, don't you? You do. So go ahead and build me a trade convoy for that. This worker, this one right over here. Go ahead and build a farm on the coast. There it is. You are just going to be on alert status. This Cinder, I'm trying to path you around here. Hopefully you don't die on your way. Detected some agents. We're stealing some things. Yeah, if we can recruit some defectors. Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. Don't next turn. No. I need to do some bribing. If he declares war on me this turn, I'm going to be very pissed. I got to make sure he's at war with someone. All the time and forever. I will remind you, if things are a little bit different between this and what you're used to, I am playing a pre-release version. It's not yet release day, so this may or may not be what gets released. Okay, so we can start building planet carvers. That's going to be fun. We also have to put a cut in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.